All right, I think we're live. Let's turn on speech chat. Everything seems to want to move slow over here, whatever reason. Okay. What is good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless one of the man, Lincoln Clay. We are back for Raceroom. It's been a while since I streamed Raceroom, and for those of you that follow Raceroom really closely, they have one free ranked race a week, meaning this is a race where you don't have to purchase the track or the cars, just register and jump right in. And this week, I absolutely love this. I didn't originally plan to do this race, but because one, I don't know the track. I've never even heard of this track before. Number two, the GTE class, you know, for those that follow me know that I love the GTE class. It is my favorite class. The problem with GTE on Raceroom is they only have two cars. They have the one that you're looking at here, the Porsche 911 RSR, and the BMW M.2. And I think in the GTE class, before it was discontinued, however you want to put it, I think there was probably 6 or 7 GTE cars in that class. As follows, you know, the Porsche that I just mentioned, the BMW M.2, the Ford GTE, the Ferrari 488, the Aston Martin. I don't know if I mentioned the Corvette C8 or not. And then the previous generation, there was the Corvette C7, and I think the Viper was in there too. So we're looking at 8 cars, if I'm not mistaken. And on Project Motor Racing, they gave you the entire GTE class as a pre-order bonus, and I think it was 7 cars. So that's what made me buy that game day one. Otherwise, I would have waited until it got VR support. So let me see. Registration ends in 1 minute, and we've got about 6 minutes before the actual race starts. So I got a few minutes to talk. So I spent a lot of time on the other sims this weekend. I spent a lot of time in Forza, believe it or not. A little bit of time in GT7. What else? A little bit of time this past week in Project Motor Racing, a little bit of time in Le Mans Ultimate, and then today on Project Motor Racing. And after spending time and even Automobilista too, the reason why is because basically I wanted to take the car that all of those sims have, and I think all of them have the Porsche 911/922.
At Destroyer before
all of the
YZ.
Sims, hey,
said,
from Down Under Destroyer.
hello
how you
from
doing?
Down
Here,
Under.
Ain't no stopping this train! Whoa!
So I think all of the sims that I mentioned, all of them have the Porsche 911/992. And I wanted to test that car on all of the sims and see how they handled on the same track across all those sims. And then I did some rank races in some of those sims, and it helped me to understand how I'm going to go about streaming content moving forward. I think naturally, because Project Motor Racing still gets me the most views, you know, I definitely have to include that. Once it gets VR support, I'm looking to stream that twice a week, once in VR, once flat screen. I think I'm going to get back to streaming Raceroom once a week, provided they have a race that I like. I might even sprinkle some Forza in there, because actually, when it comes to Forza, when it comes to the short races, I think they have the best events. Believe it or not, they have a lot of events. I think, like yesterday, I counted like 19 different events that you can enter. When it comes to the medium and long races, you know, that's a different story. So yeah, I think once in a while I'll sprinkle a Forza stream in here and there. Once in a while. GT7 I really can't say, because I mean, one, because of my personal feelings towards the game, and I think the game really needs more daily races. So it only has 3 daily races. I think it needs more. All right, I think we can go join the server. But yeah, what I'm looking to do before I go ahead and hop into this race is do at least one Project Motor Racing stream a week, 2 a week once it gets to VR, 1 Raceroom race a week. I'm probably going to be scaling back on Le Mans Ultimate a little bit because all this stuff that I did just reiterated the way I felt that I'm pretty much done doing the bronze races on Le Mans Ultimate, because the ice cold tires on that game, along with the crazy stuff, the carnage, even with the badge, is still some wrecks on there. And these other games, even though some of them have SimK type graphics, the cars have grip, even when the tires are cold. Whereas Le Mans Ultimate, lap 1 is like you're driving on ice. And when everybody's driving this close together, all it takes is one person to hit the brakes and everybody it just looked like a giant freeway accident. And I'm kind of tired of dealing with that, you know, especially from people that's supposed to be disciplined racers and supposed to be of a higher level. You know, that kind of stuff is to be expected in the Project Motor Racing GT7. Let's do a few laps. You know, in VR,
mid exit's clear, push. Sector 1 is yellow, got cold brakes all red.
Out of all the games that I have in VR, Raceroom isn't the best looking one, but it still looks damn good. But more than anything, an argument can be made that it has the sharpest picture, because I can absolutely see everything clearly on this game.
Yellow flag. Incident clear, green flag. We can see Hernandez and Zero have spun off. Okay, Clay, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
This car is so fun to drive. But it's also a fun car to drive on Automobilista as well.
Green flag sector 1.
And I mean, even though I don't know this track, I can be aggressive and push it to the edge.
Sector 2 is yellow. We think Kusa has binned it. Green flag, sector 2. Yellow flag, sector 2. Flag in sector 2.
I also forgot to mention we're going to get the announcement on Wednesday.
New fastest lap for Tiago, 1:34.03. White flag. Yellow flag, incident clear, back to green flag. Yellow flag, sector 1. New fastest lap for Castro, 1:31.77. P2, that puts you 0.8 off the pace. You've just done a 1:32.54. approach the track limits.
This guy invalidated the lap.
The guy behind has just done a 1:33.00. Flag. Green flag. Yellow flag. Green flag, sector 1. Sector 2 is now going my lap. That's the end of the session, V2.
Damn it, they don't let you finish the lap on this. Right now I'm second, but my fastest lap on here today was a 1:31.4 from some earlier races that I did. All right. Hit the thumbs up, let's go Voltron Force. Let's get some gloves on, let's suit up. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And sometimes when I look around at this game, again, it's not the best looking game that I've seen in VR, but it still looks fantastic. Compared to how it looked 5-6 years ago.
Heads up, get ready. Go, go, go. Car left. Yellow flag. Be careful, play clear left, clear all round. Green flag, clearing the incident. Yellow flag. All clear. Good warning. Keep it tidy. Thanks, Clay. Yellow flag. You have 5 incident points. Green flag. Incident clear. White flag. Car right. Hold your line. Sector 3 is clear. Clear right. Sweet stuff, mate. Keep it coming. Yellow flag. Right side clear, car left 3 wide, you're in the middle, right side's clear. Clear all round, Diago has just retired. You have 9 incident points.
Already racked up 9 points.
There's a white flag, yellow flag. Car right. Clear right. You're clear, incident clear. Yellow flag. Left side, clear left. Green flag, go to the left side, you're clear left, clear on the right. Right side's the car left. Still there, sector 1 is clear. Clear left. left side, clear left. Yellow flag, stay sharp. Incident's clear, green flag. Nice pass.
At DJ_Stevens. Said,
Yellow flag.
Buddy been trying to get new to download the sim for the longest time.
Reach those track limits, we don't want a penalty. Okay, Clay, the next car is 0. Their reputation is 90. You have 14 incident points. Green flag on your left. Clear left. Car left, clear left. Yellow flag, green flag, you're clear. Sector 2 is green, 7th position. Hughes has retired. Car left.
I didn't mean to take him out.
Clear left. Come on mate, this ain't banger racing. You have 18 incident points. Good move mate. Down in front is car number 25. Yellow flag in sector 2. Next made has stacked it. Blue flag in sector 2. White flag mate. Left side, clear left. Got cold front tyres. Your rear brakes are cold, be careful. Watch these track limits.
At DJ_Stevens. Said, it looks good for such an old platform. First time seeing someone play.
10 minutes to go, that's 10 minutes left. Yellow flag, stay sharp. Incident clear, back to green flag.
It still looks a little bit old, but it still looks fantastic.
Green flag, sector 1. Behind is increasing, it's now 1.0. Yellow flag, clear of the incident, green flag. Green flag in sector 2. You're reeling, car number 25 in, the gap is 0.9. Sector 2 is now yellow, your tyre temperatures are okay. Sector 2. Yellow flag. Sector 1 is clear. Left side, clear left. Incident clear, green flag. Alright Clay, the next car is Terra and their rating is 1.9.
I thought he was going to try it.
Counts has been disqualified. was at 133.10. Is now retired. Yellow flag. Green flag. Fernandez has just been disqualified. Terror in the gap is now 0.8. The gap to Castro behind is now 0.7. Fastest lap for Kusa, 131.18. Okay, Clay, watch the track limits, please. You have 20 incident points. This guy's reputation's a bit sketchy. Bear it in mind. Diogo, the reputation is 70. Yellow flag.
Oh shit. Under attack now too.
That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium here. Incident clear. Green flag. We think that McNally has binned it. Front is Terra, and their rating is 1.9. Car right, clear right, car left, clear left. That's a new fastest lap for Kusa, 131.13. Green flag sector 1.
He's
Yellow
got
flag
the
sector
attack.
2. There's a chance of a podium here. Car right. Hold your line. Clear right. The next car is Castro. Their rating is 1.9. Incident sector 1, yellow flag. It looks like Diogo has gone off. Yellow flag. Incident clear. Green flag. Left. Still there. He's still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. Watch those track limits. That's a new fastest lap for Kusa, 131.09. Sector 1 is now green.
On the attack again.
Car right. Still clear right. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. V5, car left. Hold your line. Still there, yellow flag. Still there, clear left. Green flag, all clear.
C63 said, what is he doing?
Last lap.
Teammate, how's it going?
At Hanny C63 said, I'm good, how are you?
We're doing good, my friend.
Green flag, you're clear. Q7, still clear. And there's the finish. Good result, mate. Well done.
That was a hell of a battle. Castro, if you happen to see this stream, man, good racing, good fight. That was one hell of a battle. That probably was that might be the best battle I ever had on Raceroom. Yeah, there was carnage at the beginning and all that good stuff, but damn, that was a battle. That's what I'm talking about. Shoot, let me give you one of these.
Ain't no stopping this train!
Like
Whoa!
So yeah, S. Castro, good race. Now my lap times, don't read anything into my lap times because I did a 133, but the lap times where I know I was going to hit the 131s.
At Destroyer before YZ said, decent driving, mate.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The next one is in 32 minutes. Yeah. Let's well, I guess we can talk for a few minutes. Let's see here. That was one hell of a battle. That every race has started out like that, with cars flipping all over the place, crashing all over the place. But once everything got sorted out, every one of them is
at Hanny
really
C63 said, it's hard to understand you because the game sound is too loud.
Oh, no shit. Hold on. If anything, let me turn the microphone up. All right.
At Destroyer before YZ said, I need to get back to work. I'll catch you in a future stream.
There you go. Destroyer, really appreciate you dropping in. Thanks for letting me know about the audio, Henez. That was one hell of a race. I enjoyed every minute of it. That might have been the best battle I ever had on on Raceroom. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so and there you go, Destroyer.
Ain't no stopping this train! Whoa!
That's for the road. Okay, so a couple of things I did want to talk about. First of all, Wednesday. Wednesday is a huge day for Raceroom because they're going to announce new cars and new tracks on their YouTube channel, and some I think some improvements. One of the things that they already like let out of the bag is that there's going to be name tags above the cars in online races, pretty much like you see on all the other games. So they're trying to catch up because Raceroom didn't have a radar for the longest. And once they revitalized this game and people were saying, we need this, we need that, they responded. So when people were saying we need a radar, they gave it to us within like 2 weeks. So they gave us a little bit of, they dropped a couple of, hints on us. And one of the cars we're going to get, it looks like the Alpine A110 GT4. I can't remember what the other car was. And then the track, I can't even remember what the track was. Something that I don't remember. I don't know how many tracks they're going to give us. Again, I mentioned that the name tags, they're going to give us that above the names of all the drivers. And I think the other thing that they're going to give us is something that we've been wanting, and they know we want it, and they already let us know that it's coming. And that is the ability to go into a session, go into the practice session, and then get a notification when the race is about to start. A lot like Le Mans Ultimate, when you want to go, you can register for a race and then go into a practice session. You'll see the timer at the bottom of the screen letting you know when the event's about to start. And then when it gets within 2 minutes, they basically, the timer in the bottom turns red and letting you know that the session is about to start, so you can get out and get in to the race in time. So we're going to probably get something like that, similar to the next update on Raceroom. Cars. I don't know how many cars they're going to give us, but I will tell you what I would like to see, even though it's unlikely. I would like to see the rest of the GTE class. As far as GT3 goes, I would like to see the Corvette Z06. And I think that might be it. Because I think they might have just about every other GT3 cars. Porsche, AMG, Ferrari, Audi. I think the Nissan GTR. So, yeah, I think other than the Corvette Z06, I think they've got all the, that's the other car I would like to see. Probably won't, I don't know if it'll happen, or it probably won't happen, but I would love to see the Honda / Acura NSX. I'd love to see that on there too. So for GT3, those are the two cars I want, the Corvette Z06 and the Acura NSX or Honda NSX, depending on where you live. And then as far as tracks goes, I would love to see Road Atlanta, Sebring, Circuit de la Sarthe, Long Beach. So if they could give us any one of those 4 tracks, I would absolutely love that. We are getting Circuit de la Sarthe on Rensport, so I definitely want to check that out on Rensport, because they've got an update. They've got content coming out this month, by the end of this month, which is like I think they're calling it like the Le Mans DLC, because I think we're gonna get as far as a hypercar goes, we're gonna get the Peugeot 9X8. So I think that'll put them at 3 or 4 hypercars: the Porsche, the Ferrari, the Porsche, the BMW, and I think maybe the Lamborghini. I'm not sure. So the Peugeot would put them at 4 hypercars. Without a doubt, iRacing and Le Mans Ultimate has the most hypercars, the most current hypercars. And I would say Project Motor Racing probably comes in third. because they have 9 hypercars. Le Mans Ultimate has 12, and I don't know how many iRacing have. If I had to make a guess, they probably have somewhere between 10 and 12. So yeah, we'll get that. So I'm really excited for that. The Rensport, like I said, we get that. We get the track Circuit de la Sarthe, the Peugeot 9X8 hypercar, and I think we'll get like a Porsche, like I think it might be like a 969 or something, like Group C car from the 90s. I think we'll get that. I can't remember what else we're going to get. And then with Project Motor Racing, we get version 2.0, which is supposed to give us still more online stability improvements, more improved visuals, and more refinement on the point system. And then March 31st, we get the Japanese DLC, where I think we'll either get either Fuji or Suzuka, along with current GT500 cars, and I think we're going to get I think we're going to get 4 of those, and then I think 3 GT500 cars from like around 2016 or something. So like a total of 7 cars, and then we get 1 modded track. I forgot what it's called. So a lot of content coming from them too. So over these next couple of weeks, it's going to be pretty damn good. So I am looking forward to all of it. So you'll see me streaming a lot, and hell, I'll even stream Rensport. I've never done an online race in Rensport. All I've done was the time trials, because during the early access period, that's all I was doing was like the time trials and shit like that. I had never jumped into an actual race because it wouldn't let you go into these sessions in VR. So as far as VR goes with Rensport, they had already said that they still plan to bring it, but not right now. They can't put a timetable on when they're going to do it.
Said Spa should be coming.
Unless you're talking about like an updated Spa on Rensport or something, just about everybody. I think every single racing game that I can think of.
@Shumi_VR said it was mentioned when they lost Laguna Seca license. @Shumi_VR said
on Raceroom.
On Raceroom.
You know what? I think they might have resolved that issue with the Laguna Seca license. I remember they said something about it. Let's go back and see if they still got it. Check the single player. Like Mid-Ohio. And these tracks are listed in alphabetical order. So no, it doesn't look like they got Laguna Seca back yet. Because here's Mid-Ohio, Interlagos. It should be there, right in between Interlagos and McLaren. Wait. Oh, they still do have it. My bad. Shit, there it is. Oh, it's WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca.
@Shumi_VR said should still own it, but won't be in the dailies.
Okay, I got you. So we got how long? 21 minutes. Yeah, I definitely got to do this one again, but 20 minutes, yeah, let's do it. Got to do this one again. That was so fun, even with all the chaos that happened on turn one. Okay, so one other thing that I want to talk about is this AI stuff that's going on. So what I've been seeing going across on Twitter today is it looks like there's some sort of Nvidia video showing showing DLSS 5. And honestly, everything they showed, it went from looking video gamey to photorealistic. You know what? Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys one of the videos. Everything's delayed. Go to my bookmarks. Right here. Okay, let me... Okay, check this out, folks. Oh, come on. What the hell is this? Look at this photorealistic shit. That is absolutely bonkers. So right here, if DLSS 5 is AI slop, but current in-game market DLSS, FSR, frame, gen, PSR are fine, then your problem clearly isn't AI. So what is it? Defend your position without virtue signaling. You know what I think? So that's what I want to talk about. There's been a lot of people hollering and screaming on Twitter. Already have. People have screamed and cried and shit like that about new hardware, but they get upset when you get a port. You know, so like a game from the PS4 generation, it gets ported to the PS5 as a launch title, and people piss and moan about that because it looks exactly as the same as the PS4 version. Now you got technology that's going to make your shit look unbelievable, and they crying about it. AI slop, this, that, this. I've stayed away from getting into these conversations because there's a lot of people opposed to this stuff. I think what the big problem is, honestly speaking, so let me come back. I think the big problem, all this virtue signaling like they're saying on Twitter, for people that are firmly against this AI, the only problem I have with AI is that I don't like how Microsoft embedded it into your PC and don't really give you an option to remove it, because it does tax your PC. But in terms of what it can do for you, I don't have a problem with it. I'll be the first to tell you that thumbnails. My son tried to teach me how to like do the transparent stuff when making thumbnails. And my son wasn't a very good instructor. He flew right through it. You do this, this, and this. Click, 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 click. And that was it. And I'm like, slow down. Let's, you know, and even when he slowed down, he was still moving a mile an hour, you know, 1,000,000 miles an hour. Do this, do this, do this. Click, click, click. So from then on, when I made my thumbnails, I would just type in something like, laughing emoji PNG, and then take that rather than making it transparent myself. So one time I was at my computer and I just said, make this picture for me. And Copilot said 1 second. They came up with the picture. Then I said, now put these words on the picture. And then they did it and was like, anything else? And I was like, okay, raise the letters a little bit so it's right across the middle of the picture. Then it did it. And then I was like, okay, the letters look plain. Add a little flash to them. And then it did it. It came out perfect. Hell, that stream I did that had Dave Cam on the front of it, that I PNG'd that. I watched his entire video, but at one point I froze it. I took a screenshot and then I said, Copilot, PNG this pic. And it was like 1 second, making clear cutout. It did it just perfect. And then I just pasted it right on right on the Project Motor Racing picture. Came out perfect. So the shit that this AI can do, a lot of people don't like it, but some of the stuff that it can do is amazing. All these damn videos that people are making where you see celebrities from 30, 40 years ago when they were young standing next to who they look like now or what they look like when they passed away. All these videos are amazing. I think the biggest problem that people are having with this AI stuff that's going on that they're calling AI slop, I think each new video that comes out that shows the advancement of AI means another job lost for a human. So I think that's where all the virtue signaling came from. Those videos that I just showed you, and I think some of them look like they might have been Grand Theft Auto clips that gave it that photorealistic look. I've seen Nathy, which we're friends on the Meta app, and he was also a guest on the show before when I used to be on the VR Link. He posted a video. Made a post on Twitter, basically speculating how much better DLSS 5 can make VR look. Those realistic videos that I just showed you, the photorealistic videos that I showed you with DLSS 5, if it can make my VR look like that, I'll take it every day of the week, because I had already said how VR already made my dreams come true, because these race cars that I race in VR, I'll never get a chance to sit in these cars, let alone even drive one. So VR puts me in these cars, and then I add the bass shaker to it to give it rumble, and the only thing I'm missing is the motion rig. DLSS 5 can give me photorealistic visuals like that, and it doesn't tax my PC anymore, I actually will take that. I thought it looked phenomenal. So yeah, I think that's where all the virtue signaling is coming from. Again, each time we see one of these AI videos and it looks better and better and doesn't look like a computer made it, because like some of these videos on YouTube, by the way it talks, it's AI, because the AI is not pronouncing every single word correctly. They're saying live when they should say live, and so forth. So it's AI. That's going to get better, I think, to the point where you're not going to be able to tell whether it was AI or actual human that made the video. And I think that each technological advancement that we see, that means another job is lost for a human. So, and I think ever since there was a such thing as corporations their goal has always been to cut back as many people as possible. I mean, if I worked in an office, I'd be quaking in my boots right now because I know it's not a matter of if, but when AI replaces my job. So, I mean, I work in a factory that makes office furniture. The robots that are out there right now, like the Tesla robots and shit like that, could they do what I do? It's possible, but I don't think we're there yet. And I don't think we'll be there for a while. And even if we were there yet, those robots would probably cost so much money, it would be cheaper just to keep humans doing it. So, we got about 9 minutes. And then it's on to the next one. So, to put things in context, would I want to see people lose their job? Absolutely not. But I'm being realistic in saying that I believe that as AI gets better and better, more and more jobs are going to be lost. So we got about 8 minutes, and I'll jump into one more race, and then I think I'll hang it up for the night. So, um, I hope no one was offended by that, but it is reality. Um, I've worked in factories my whole life, and not so much on the floor, but I've seen throughout the decades how advancement and software and stuff like that can do the job of 3 or 4 people, and then um people get laid off. I mean, where I work at right now, they have an app. I think it's called UKG, and that app is basically our accountant. It keeps track of everybody's hours, what their pay is. It keeps track of their vacation time, how many points they have accumulated from tardies and absences. And the accountant where I work at, when she quit, her job fell on the human resources supervisor. And she's trying to do 2 jobs at once. And once we got this app that did all that stuff for her, that was pretty much it. Now, the woman we have, I don't think she's quite an accountant, but I think she just like makes sure that if the UKG made any kind of mistakes or something like that, she goes in and corrects it. So we got 5 minutes. But But yeah, I mean, from a video game standpoint, if DLSS 5 can make my racing games look photorealistic like that inside the VR headset, that would further the dream. All right, we've been on for about an hour. We got about 5 minutes before the next race starts. You know, after today's stream, I will definitely be back later on this week with some Project Motor Racing. And I think, honestly speaking, with Project Motor Racing, if you're not on at a certain time, there's not going to be very many people on the ranked races, if any. So what's keeping that game alive are the community races. And once again, I got to shout out my friends, Jester, Just Boris. Metz he hasn't done anything in a while, but yeah, him too. Xbox One Kenobi, EJR, all these guys are keeping Project Motor Racing alive by hosting community events. I'm not a person that cares to host events, but moving forward, when I stream Project Motor Racing, I'm probably going to have to start hosting some rooms. So I won't have to wait or look for something in particular. I like to do GT3s and GTEs, and I like to do it on certain tracks. So it looks to me, if I want to do that, I will have to start hosting these sessions myself. So we've got 3 minutes before registration closes, and we've got 8 minutes before the session starts.
At Priceless said, is Raceroom worth it? I can race okay on offline modes in games.
Let me check something. All right. All right. So we've got 2 minutes before registration ends, and the race starts 10 minutes after the hour. I think I'm going to use that opportunity to grab a quick drink. I think I just talked myself right into being thirsty. I will be right back, folks. What's going on here?
At Priceless said, I want to wait till the Steam summer sale to resub to be racing on new account. I could get the D class on the racing further trial account.
All right, we are back. That was a quick one. Oh, let's see here. Is Raceroom worth it? I can race okay on offline modes in games. I want to wait until the Steam Summer Sale to resub to iRacing on new account. I could get the D class on the iRacer burner trial account. Raceroom is free. Raceroom is free to pay, and simply put, you just go in there and pay for the content that you want. They give you a lot of content to start off with, give you a lot of tracks and cars to start off with, but the classes that you really want, you'll probably end up having to buy those, like the GT3 cars, the Super Tourings. That's pretty much what Raceroom is popular for, is like the Super Touring, the older DTM cars and stuff. You'll probably end up having to buy those cars, but they offer packages, online packages where you might get like 11 tracks and like 17 cars or something like that for $30, which I think is a can't miss. Because those online packs pretty much give you a car. What's up, man? Saying hi. Hey, good to see you, Shaolin Monk.
Ain't no stopping this train. Whoa!
So yeah, that online pack for Raceroom, the object is to give you every track. I can join the server. Cool. To give you every track this online and give you a car in every class, so you'll be able to enter any race. All right, there we go. So I'm sitting inside this car. That sounds good. As those cars are going by, that sounds pretty damn good. So I'm sitting inside this car in VR, and it looks pretty good. Very sharp picture. DLSS 5 can give me photorealistic visuals and doesn't, tax my PC any more than it's already being taxed. Then hey, I'll take it, because I said, I've said so many times, VR has made a lot of my dreams come true. I'm sitting in one of my favorite race cars right now. What are the chances that I would get to sit in a real one?
Pit exit is clear. Push now. Need to get some heat into these brakes. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
Too deep.
At Priceless said, do think I would like this room.
Do I think you would like Raceroom? I think so. So I'll add on to your question here in a second.
Incident in Sector 1, yellow flag. New fastest lap for Grant, 1:33.10. We think Herd spinned it.
Damn, too deep. I meant to clip that apex. And I just got hit with a track cut, damn it.
Stop will be invalidated. Watch the track limits. Sector 1 is green. Temperatures are fine. Incident in Sector 2, yellow flag. Green flag, Sector 2. There's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes. 6th place. Sector 2 is yellow. Fastest lap for Edward, 1:32.34.
All right, that's the exit I was looking for.
Yellow flag, stay sharp. Green flag, you're clear of the incident. Yellow flag. You're clear, incident clear.
Oh, please move. Oh, I got a couple of purple sectors.
You've got cold front tyres. Sector 1 is yellow.
Ah! Oh, got greedy.
5 minutes. Please clear. We think Martinez has stacked it. E7. Yellow flag. The incident's clear. Green flag. Yellow flag.
This front end was destroyed. Okay, I'm not going to be able to finish. I'm not going to be able to finish the lap.
Yellow flag.
So let me just go ahead and park. Okay, so to further add on,
New fastest lap for
when you were asking me if I think you'll like Raceroom, so I discovered Raceroom probably when ACC was at the height of its popularity. I mean, the computer that I'm sitting at right now, I pretty much built a $4,000.
P6.
Now, what an idiot. He plowed right into me. Why?
Your suspension's completely knackered. There's nothing we can do there.
He aimed right for me and plowed right into me. What was the point?
Green flag, incident clear.
Unbelievable. So in any case, although ACC was my favorite game at the time, I was also looking for VR visuals. And Automobilista 2 was like, whoa, that was mind-blowing the first time I saw it in VR. Which brings me to Raceroom. When I saw Raceroom for the first time, especially in VR, I was like, this shit look old. I was like, this looked like something right out of 1984. And I think it was last summer, they revamped the visuals. Is it on a level of Automobilista 2 or Le Mans Ultimate or something? Not quite, but it looks goddamn good. It looks like a modern game. And it's arguably got the sharpest.
Stay calm, focus.
It's arguably got the sharpest picture.
Go, nail it. Right side's clear. Right. Still there. Your right. Your left. Still there. Clear left. Off left side. Clear left.
Ooh!
Car left. Still there.
At Rysen said, do you think I would like to race it?
Clear. On your right. Clear up left side.
Oh my God! Unfortunately, the racing here has been.
It's been right. Clear right. Into the clear. Back to green flag. Good start, mate.
Once the race gets sorted out, it gets better. But this particular race combo right here has just been wacky. The first lap is just absolutely like chaotic.
Yellow. Car right. It looks like Martinez and Wheeler. Clear right. Green flag. Sector 2. Track limits. You have 9 incident points.
That red and white BMW, I gotta get past him. That dude is wild.
Green flag in sector 1. Car right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Yellow right side's clear. Okay, Clay. Just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good for you then. Clear left. Incident clear. Green flag. The driver up front's not that, but playing fair. Careful. Tiago. Sector 1 is with car right. Right side's clear.
Yeah, I gotta get past this dude right here.
Good pass. Nice front. Left side. Still there. Clear left.
He's not gonna give up.
White flag, mate. The car in front is an accident prone. Boris, their reputation is 69. Watch those track limits or we'll get a penalty.
I'll take the incident point just so I can get away from him.
Yellow flag in sector 2. The leader's just done at 132.33. The gap in front is now 0.7. Sector 2 is clear. P6. Tiago has just retired from the race. is Ara. Your front tyres are cold. Sector 2. We can see Pratt has gone off. Sector 2 is green. Pratt has retired. Rear brakes are cold, mate. Still there. Clear left. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes. These guys have got a good reputation. Be a bit careful. Bernie, their rating is 1.8. Yellow flag in sector 1. Fastest lap. Green flag in sector 1. You clear right. Still right side's clear. Come on, that's the stuff. Well done, Clay. Cash reputation's not great, it's cold. Their reputation is 67.
Said. Raceroom.
Car right. Hold your line.
Ooh.
Clear right.
Adrenal Luke, how's it going? This is where I gotta lose this guy right here.
New fastest lap for Edward, 131.94.
Nope, I didn't lose him. He carried the momentum.
Right side.
He's gonna get me.
Still there. Still there. Clear right. Come on, man, defend harder. P4.
That little lift cost me, but I had to.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. Fastest lap for Wheeler, 31.76. Bernie, and their rating is 1.8. please. You need to slow down if you don't want a penalty. You have 11 incident points. The driver ahead has previous. Be careful of gold. Their reputation is 67. Car right. Clear right. V3.
At Adrenaluquite said, I'm having a bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios.
Oh, nice.
You have 50 incident points. That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium here. Come on, Clay. Sector 2 is now green.
Damn. Got hit with another incident.
Outside track limits. Come on, keep it between the lines.
Oh shit, too deep.
Sector 3 is now yellow. Sector 3 is green.
At Adrenaluquite said, I heard Raceroom is working on UI
Front
improvements.
doesn't have a great reputation. Burning, and their rating is 1.8.
Yeah, they already dropped a couple of hints on Twitter.
Wheeler has just been disqualified. Yellow flag in sector 1. Bird has been disqualified. We think that Crawford has binned it for setting the pace. Yellow flag. Green flag sector 1. Crawford has just retired.
Oh shit.
At Adrenaluquite said, I'm in too much pain to race today.
I know the feeling.
At Adrenaluke YT. Said. Push push.
Come on, watch these track meds, please, Clay. Brake temperatures are okay. Brilliant. This is
I fought my ass off. I fought my ass off. I think he's a little bit faster than what he was showing, because he was bullshitting a couple of times, swerving all over the track and shit.
At Adrenaluke YT. Said. My fastest / strongest track in Raceroom so far is Senring.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with that track, but I can learn it because today was my first day racing on this track, and look how aggressive I was. Pretty damn good race.
At Adrenaluke YT. Said. Nice podium.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Ain't no stopping this train. Whoa!
At Kwaski9. Said. Nice race.
Thank you, man. I fought my ass off. That was fun because I was more aggressive than I usually am. And that was because I had no fear of the car snapping loose. The car just felt so good. Now, I mean, the way I was driving that car, I would never drive the cars like that on Le Mans Ultimate, because if those tires are cold, you're gonna go off the track. The tires reach optimal grip, and you probably got about 5 or 6 lap window before the tires start degrading and you start losing grip again. I did a 131.6, so I had the 131.8, 131 points. Wait a minute. 131. Shit, I might have actually had the fastest lap this race. I got a 131.6. I'm seeing a 131.9, 131.7, 131.8, 131.7. Yeah. 131. I had the fastest lap this race.
Said. This is exactly why I prefer Raceroom. It invites you to push the car hard and dance at the limit. At Adrenaluke YT. Said. You just don't get that same adrenaline rush in other sims, or at least I don't, lol.
This race, all the races that I've done today.
YT. Said. They need to make the fastest lap show in purple.
Yeah, agreed. So that race, I was so aggressive. Okay, so in the case of Le Mans Ultimate, I can't be aggressive like that. Because I go into a corner on Le Mans Ultimate and I'm like, man, I hope I don't slide off the track. I hope I don't mess this up. I hope the guy behind me doesn't hit me. These races here today on Raceroom, going into each one of those corners, now I'm thinking to myself, I have to find a way to shave another 10th off. This is the corner where I got to try to get this guy. This is the corner where I got to try to make a move. It was all aggression in that race, and I had no fear.
Eric the Realist said, "What's up, Lincoln? Good racing, man. Thumbs up, medium dark skin tone."
Mr. Realist, my long lost brother.
Ain't no stopping this train.
There you go. I had absolutely no fear that race. All I could think about every lap is, how can I get this guy? Where can I try to pick up an extra 10th at? Where can I shave a corner at? Whereas in Le Mans Ultimate, I love the game, but sometimes I go into a corner terrified that I'm going to lose it.
At Adrenaluquit said, "Hi Eric.
Honestly speaking, I think the only other racing game that I play where I can be aggressive like that without fear of losing the car might be GT7, as much as I hate to admit it. But with GT7, you got fear of the people behind you because they're going to use you as a guardrail. They're going to try to hit you and bounce off of you so they can make the corner and send you off the track. So, yeah, GT7, especially on soft tires, I don't have any fear of the car snapping on me. So especially when I do, like say a time trial on GT7, or I'm racing against the AI, I'm super aggressive without fear of
At
consequence.
Eric B. the Realist said, at Adrenaluquit waving hand medium skin tone.
That race it felt so nice to be aggressive like that. You know, and I didn't do any dirty racing. I mean, I think I hit that one guy on accident. But after I hit him, he moved out of the way and let me through. But it feels so good to be
At
aggressive like that.
Adrenaluquit said, I like the physics of Raceroom more than GT7, but I like both games. At Adrenaluquit said, oh no, I have the hiccups.
Oh, that ain't good. When I was a kid, naturally, one thing people say is drink water when you got hiccups, or hold your breath for 10 seconds. So, what do we got for daily races? I do not know this track whatsoever, and you got to purchase it. And it doesn't look like anybody's registered for that race. That next GTE race, there's 27 people registered for that race, but it doesn't come up for another 22 minutes. And I think I'm about ready to hang it up. Absolutely wonderful. This yeah, there was a lot of carnage. I don't think I've ever seen that much carnage before on Raceroom.
Said, I don't have this track either.
I don't have this track either, but this is the free race of the week. So you don't need to purchase this track or the cars. Just jump right in and race. Right there where I'm circling where it says free. Any free race of the week, you don't need the track or the car. It's already provided for you. Just jump in there and race. Oh, man. Oh, boy.
At Adrenaluquit said, no, I meant the MX5 race.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nobody's registered for that race, so I'm not going to bother with that. This DTM race. Oh. I think there was only 4 people registered for this race. But you know what? I'll go ahead and do this. I'll go ahead and close the show with this race. All right, so we got 4 minutes. Yeah, I'll go ahead and close the show with this race, and I will be right back, folks. I am going to grab a drink, so I'm not even going to put the intermission trailer on. I'm just going to grab a quick drink, come right back. Let me see here. Set of fuel tire wear, one-time damage, full damage. So if you hit that wall, bye-bye. Now, what I don't remember about this version of Nürburgring on Raceroom is the chicane. I don't know if it's the fast chicane or if it's the really tight one. If it's the fast chicane, then people are going to be carrying a lot of speed through there. I think when I was doing Nürburgring yesterday, yesterday on Forza, Saturday, whatever. Their version of Nürburgring, I think, had the really tight chicane, and the Project Motor Racing version has the fast chicanes. I think the GT7 version has the tight chicane also.
@Shumi_VR said, "Mind the sausages on the chicane."
All right, you got it. Yeah, this has been a lot of fun tonight. The wrecks, yeah. I was a little bit surprised by those wrecks because I have never seen that before with Raceroom with like 2 or 3 straight races.
@Shumi_VR said, "I flipped my car earlier."
Oh shit. Nice job. All right, let's get ready. Still preparing, huh? All right, let's go. We'll go with this livery. Yeah, 3 hypercars. Porsche, BMW, and Lamborghini. So if they added a couple of more hypercars, that would be nice too. All right. Let's see what we got.
Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. All clear. Push now. Your brakes are cold. We need to get some heat into them.
And after this race, I'll tell you, well, I've already told you guys, but I'll reiterate it again. You know, what I experienced with all the other racing games that I did this weekend versus Le Mans Ultimate, and why I'm going to be scaling back on that game.
Yellow flag, sector 1.
Oh, this is the sharp chicane shit.
E5 has binned it in. Turn 4. Okay, Clay. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. In sector 1. fine, mate. Yellow flag.
Okay, so how much time we got? 2 minutes. Okay, so I explained
That's 2
earlier.
minutes left. 2 minutes.
I explained earlier that over the past week, most notably this weekend, I spent a good amount of time on Forza Motorsports, Project Motor Racing, a little bit of time on GT7, and a little bit of time on Le Mans Ultimate. Now, GT7, Project Motor Racing, Forza of all games. All those games showed me Automobilista 2, throw that in there as well. Even though it gets criticized for floaty physics. All 4 of those games that I just mentioned all have something in common. When I go around a corner, if I lift, the car rotates. When it rotates, I got an idea of when the car is going to be pointed exactly where I want it to be at. And I got a good idea when I can like hit the throttle at that split second. With Le Mans Ultimate, especially on the first 2 laps, even if you lift, the car does not rotate if it slides right off the track. The trail braking isn't very good on Le Mans Ultimate. You can use it to start your entry into a corner, but before you get to that apex, you have to basically, you can't trail brake anymore. You have to modulate the brakes from there to get the car to rotate.
Checker flags out. P1. That's the end of the session. P1.
All that right there, what I just mentioned, and you got chaos on turn 1 because everybody's trying to win the race on turn 1. They're not leaving each other enough space, and all it takes is for one car to mess up everything and brake too early or brake too late, and it causes, like, as soon as everybody starts trying to react, now all of a sudden you remember you're on ice and everybody's sliding into each other. With the other games that I mentioned, even when the tires are cold, if you lift, the car still rotates in some manner. So you still got an idea of, you know, you can anticipate when the car is going to straighten out and get, you know, and be pointed exactly where you want it at. That's not the case with Le Mans Ultimate. I can't, because you're racing on ice, you have to modulate the brakes to get the car to rotate. And if you try to modulate the brakes on high-speed corners, you're going to cause the car to snap.
Fanatec Sector 2. White flag. Take care here. The driver in front's not known for playing fair. Their reputation is 58.
Ooh! He just warned me that the car in front of me's got a bad reputation. He's not known for playing fair.
The gap to Eck ahead is now 1.0. Their reputation is 91. Your rear brakes are cold. Car left. Clear left. Come on, that's the stuff. Keep it between the lines. Right in front is a bit sloppy. Errors, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Oil and water temperatures are both high. You might take it easy for a bit.
What? He said my water temperatures are high and I'm probably gonna have to ease off for a second.
Make him do all the work. Focus on your exits. Their flag. On your green flag, you're clear. Clear right. Come on, wake up. You have car right. Sector 1 is green. Still there. Right side's clear. Sector 1 is yellow. Still there. Still there. Clear left. The leader has just done a 2:00.4. Well done, Clay. Great move. Keep it up. Me2. You're the man. Stay on it. That's half the distance. Fuel levels are fine. Car left. Green flag sector 1. Clear left. Perez has just been disqualified. Left side. Clear left. You have 50. Incident car right. Clear right. Side, clear right, on your right. Hold your line, right side's clear. 5 minutes to go, you're looking good for a podium. Push. Give me a second here. Car left. Still there. Still there. Clear left. Hold your line. Clear left. Car left. Still there. He's still there. Still there. Still there. Clear left. Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.45. Car right. Clear right. And 8. Nice one. You have 90 incident points. Sector 1 is yellow. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. We think Bateman has stacked it in turn 1. Sector 1 is now green. Last lap, looking good for a podium. Run out of track limits, keep it between your lines. You have 21 incident points. Incident in sector 1, yellow flag. The left front has a bit of wear. Sector 1 is green. Car number 20 took the win. Podium finish.
I love it.
Nice one.
I love it. I love it. That's a good race. Now, I guess the guy that I was fighting it out with, I guess he doesn't have a good reputation. And Jim already warned me that he said the guy's not known for playing fair. He had a reputation of 58. And I think my reputation might be in the 80s. So I had the second fastest lap. So let's finish. And then let's global position in races. I've done 30 races. Damn, that's it. Let's go to the main menu and driver profile. And so my reputation is an 82.2. So I absolutely loved not just that race, all these races that I've done today. I absolutely loved it. And more than anything, it's like I said earlier, Raceroom, Project Motor Racing, even Forza, even GT7. When you get to the corner and you hit your brake marker exactly where your brake marker is at, where you're comfortable at, and then you turn and you lift, the car rotates. And it shows you how much it's going to rotate. So you got a good idea exactly.
Said, great runs today.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. So all those games that I was talking about, you lift, the car rotates. It shows you exactly how it's rotating. So you got an idea exactly when. Now, then pull the trigger and hit the throttle going out of the corner. That's not the case with Le Mans Ultimate. You enter a corner and you lift and the car still slides off the track. It's like I said, it's like you're on ice. And with Le Mans Ultimate, you hit your brake exactly where you want, exactly where you're supposed to. And you lift, the car won't rotate. You have to modulate the brakes. You have to keep tapping the brakes to make it inch that little bit more around the corner. I do not like that. And when you try that during high speed corners, one of them, you're going to touch the brake too hard and make the car snap. Every one of these races tonight, I was aggressive because when I lift the car rotated. And each corner, I was able to learn something. I'm like, okay, next time I hit this corner, I can brake a little bit later. I can brake a little bit sooner. If I turn the wheel a little bit more, it'll rotate a little bit more. Or if I don't want that much rotation, then don't turn the wheel as much. All that stuff, I'm not calculating any of that shit with Le Mans Ultimate, because when I'm coming into the corner, I lift, I'm scared the car's going to slide right off the track. So now I enter every corner and I'm tapping the brakes and I'm like, God, I hope I didn't hit the brakes too much. I hope the car's going to rotate when I get on the throttle. I hope I'm not too late. I hope I haven't gone way past the apex before I get on the throttle, or I hope I don't get on the throttle too soon or hit it too hard and oversteer the car. Like, I love Le Mans Ultimate, but that shit, and I definitely defend Automobilista 2. People talk about the floaty physics. Yes. But Automobilista 2 is the same as the rest of these games that I just described. When you go into the corner, you hit your brakes where you're supposed to, lift, the car rotates. The thing with Automobilista 2 is that it probably rotates maybe a little faster than you anticipate. So you actually have to be a little patient before you get on the throttle, because you want to hit that throttle, but if you hit it too quick, you're going to snap. But still, you lift, the car rotates. When I get that, I can be aggressive. And that's why when Project Motor Racing finally gets VR support, you're going to see better lap times coming out of me, because with the car rotating the way it does and me actually being into the car, and I've got that sense of depth approaching the corner, I can judge it better, and I can time or anticipate when I can get on the throttle and whatnot. So I think that when Project Motor Racing gets VR support, whatever my lap times are, I think they're going to be about a second faster. So, yep, that just felt so good tonight to be aggressive like that without fear of losing the car. I was able to see the slight, like I was able to see where, okay, I think I can get another 10th out of this corner if I brake a little bit earlier, or if I put a little more input into the steering. These were all micro corrections that I could make without paying a price for it. I hit a corner. I turned the wheel a little bit more. Okay, the car rotated a little more than I wanted to. Next time I hit this corner, I know not to turn the wheel so much and, keep the car lined up with the racing line. Just, these were little micro corrections that I was able to make. And when I figured it out, then I could go full blast. Micro corrections in Le Mans Ultimate cost me. Slight micro corrections will cause me to oversteer the car or understeer the car. So all that. And then you still got idiots that are not understanding that for the first 2 laps, we are on ice. You hit the throttle, the car is going to spin out. You hit the brakes, the car is going to slide off the tracks. So, but yeah, I loved every bit of this. And I know I'm going to do another daily race on Raceroom this week. Right now, I don't know if I'm going to stream it. I'll probably just record it and then upload it as a video. But I thoroughly enjoyed this today. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I'm out of gas. And probably stay up another hour before I go to bed and get ready for work. But for that 1 hour, I'm just going to chill out and watch everybody else race. So we'll see you again this week. Oh, if you don't see me tomorrow, you will definitely see me Wednesday. Now that I stop and think about it, depending on what happened, we could be back on Raceroom on Wednesday, because that's when we get the reveal for the new cars, the new tracks, the new improvements, what yada, yada, yada. So if they make all that stuff available on that day, then we might be looking at Wednesday for me to come back on Raceroom. But if it's something where they tell us about it and then just give us a date, then the next time, I go live after Wednesday, then I'll just talk about it and then we'll get into the session. So, all right, folks, I'm blabbing, yada, yada, yada. We'll see you on the next one. Really appreciate it. And before we go, just appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up. Thank you so much. Until the next one, you all know the line. Wakanda forever, long live the king, and deuces. Have a good night, everybody. We will see you soon.